Welcome back to Commander of the Week, the segment where I explain commanders and their staples that either I run or have seen or have encountered. This week, we're going to deep dive into one of the most nastiest, most infectious commanders out there, Ixhel, Scion of Atraxa. If you love poison counters, Proliferate, and stealing your opponent's best spells, this one is for you. So, what exactly does Ixhel do? She is a 2/5 flying vigilance toxic 2. Which means every single time she hits a player, they take damage and receive 2 toxic counters. But the real spice is her corrupted ability. If an opponent has 3 or more poison counters at the beginning of your upkeep, you get to select the top card of their library and you may cast it with the mana you own. That means Ixhel not only pressures life totals with poison, but also turns into a value engine once corrupted is set. So, what are the 5 staples that I use with Atraxa? Well, first is White Sun Twilight. This sorcery is a board wipe with teeth. For X and 2 white, you destroy all creatures. But if X is 5 or more, you don't just board wipe the board, you create X11 mint tokens with Toxic 1. That means you're clearing the field and immediately refueling your toxic strategy. Staple number 2. Evolution Stage. Evolution Stage is a small little plant that is a powerhouse in proliferation decks. Every time you play a land, you proliferate. That means poison counters stack up faster than your opponents could keep track of. And if Ixhel is already corrupted, Sage just ensures you that you're small balling into their decks. Next up is Tyrannix Rex. It is an 8/8 with trample, toxic 4, ward 4, and haste. Everything. And on top of that, it can be countered, which makes it a nightmare for blue players. And when it swings, that means 4 toxic counters onto an opponent. This card is a finisher. It has finished games for me. Following that, Vraska, Betrayal Sting. A planeswalker, guys. Her +0 lets you draw a card and proliferate at the cost of some life. And its finisher, the -9, gives 9 poison counters to one player, pretty much getting them to lethal. It's such a great setter and a threat assessment, a threat absorber, what I call them, where it comes out and it grabs all the threat, allowing your other creatures to kind of stay a little bit less priority. But once it's caught unchecked and you proliferate with the combos like Evolution Stage and other infect creatures, you're literally going to get them to lethal. And lastly, my favorite infect creature. Can't say her name, but I call her Skittles, the Blight Dragon. She's the OG infect creature. A 4/4 flying dragon with infect that if you give 1 pip of swamp, it gains haste. And every single time it's about to die, if you have 2 swamp available, it gets to get regenerated. It's the deadliest poison-based threat in the deck, besides the T-Rex. But once it's out, you best believe an opponent is taking 4 infect damage, which is 4 poison counters. So, that is this week's Commander Showcase. Ixhel, Scion of Atraxa, leading the charge with poison counters, proliferations, and value thief. With these staples, your opponents will be counting poison counters faster than their life total. So what do you think about this commander? Have you played her? Have you seen her and feared her? Has she stayed on the board more than a turn? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for next week's commander fun and more Magic the Gathering information. See you.